All right, guys. So a little while ago, they posted my 3 minute max ring chart example up on YouTube, and we got some questions regarding how I obtained the ring chart with the rounded edges that I showed at the very end of that tutorial. And so I hope I didn't mislead anybody. I mean, I'm going to show you how to do it, but when we do this, it's not going to remain live. Okay, so we can achieve this result just not in a live configuration. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go back to the original one that I was showing everybody, and I'll just go ahead and zoom in a little bit so we can see this a bit better. And what I normally do with a chart like this, like if I'm going to do what I'm about to show you, is I'll make a copy of this first. And that way I always have the live version that I can edit should changes need to be made. But essentially the way that I achieve that is each one of these rings is a clipping mask, as I showed in the original tutorial. So what I do is if you go to the object menu and choose clipping mask release, you can always use the shortcut Command Option 7 or Control Alt 7, and that basically releases the ellipse from the clipping mask, but we still have these two elements. And that's where I can come over here and grab the shape builder tool. And if you hold down the Alt or Option key and you want to hover right on the line, not on the fill as you see here, but right there on the line will get red. And you can click on that and it's going to remove that part of the ring chart. And now you can actually select the mask because it's no longer needed and just delete that. And if you select this ring and go to your stroke panel, all I did was added the round cap to that, and it gives it the rounded appearance as you saw here. So again, all you're doing is selecting this. I'll use the shortcut to release the clipping mask. And you might want to double click on the shape builder tool because there are some options in here, one of which I have enabled, which is highlight stroke when editable. And if you're having trouble making this work, just make sure that that's enabled on your machine. And so when I click OK, then I can just come over here and Alt or Option click on that, and that gets rid of that portion, and I can delete the mask. Oops. I can delete this mask. Let's try to grab that again. But we can select the stroke and then apply the rounded cap to it, as you see here. So you just basically repeat that for all of those, and the end result is the ring chart that you see here. I hope you found that helpful, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments at the bottom.